like totally. Now it's live.
I'm doing like trying to get like all the other channels and everything situated. But that's what we usually do. Since we usually like dick around and talk around like random stuff, we'll start the broadcast like mid conversation because we're already like talking about like something weird already. And then we'll officially start like 15 minutes into the show
after we talked about everything else.
Right.
Yeah. So
we do a little bit of that, but usually it's more like, what are you going to say? You're going to say this, you're going to say that, or wait, why don't we do this instead? But
I'm so afraid to even ask him how to do stuff or ask him to say something, because if we say it off the camera, we won't say it when we're live. Like we'll just totally forget. And then we like go on these rants, and next thing you know, forgot
so many times we're like, we gotta stop talking. Wait 10 minutes. Like, we have to do that a lot.
Yeah, we've done it a couple of times. There's some footage that it's like, no, we're not going to show that. But
yeah, there's jokes that I've made that afterwards I go, you know what? We need to take that off. That went too far. We did a Pinocchio trailer.
Which one?
Reaction. We did it for trailer 1. It will never hit the light of day because I made a joke that I was like, I will get flamed hard for this. So.
Oh, my goodness.
You just gotta.
I'm going to use my House Tigerian Fire and Blood to prop my laptop up here.
That's nice.
It's so freaking thick. I can get about another 1.5 feet taller there. All right.
With his massive freaking books. Yeah. I love your guys' like little studio thing with all the posters and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Do you notice that every show we change posters out, we change all the records and comics out, and we change everything. What's on the table in front of us, we change it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how many posters you guys got, or do you buy?
How much do you have to be able to change it out all the time?
Well, first of all, do you see where the flag is, the blue flag back there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door there, which is a huge closet, and we've got shelves in there with all of our props. We've got costumes, and then we probably have now about, I don't know, would you say about 30 posters, Dane, to close? Maybe like 25 to 30?
Something like that. I mean, there's 3 times. Yeah, it's right in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. JR is in charge of poster acquirement, so I'm in charge of. I'm not the purchaser. He's the purchaser. I'm usually the. You're all sitting over here on the side.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty awesome.
We try to get something different every time.
Someday, Tank, you and Brian we're going to invite you to our studio.
You can get a slightly different angle there. You don't see the motorcycle normally on camera.
Yeah, usually it's like right the door, and then that's it.
Yeah, I usually cut it off there, and then this side is the guitar.
When we originally started the channel, and we were like thinking about funny things we could do, we were thinking about every episode a different person in costume would walk out that door. And like we wouldn't react to it at all, but somebody would walk out live on the screen.
We're gonna have somebody sitting back there. They're gonna walk out, just sit in a chair, and then like clap once, like audience member. Like we were gonna have an audience. Good show, and then we would never say anything. We would just go along.
Just have someone else randomly doing that. That would be great. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My ultimate dream is to get like 30 stormtroopers to just keep walking out of the back. And just keep going. But
we were gonna get like a bunch of guys to dress up like gangsters and come out like with a big roll of carpet and have these like legs in the carpet. You know what I mean? I guess they come out and like we wouldn't react at all or acknowledge that they were coming out. So
it would be cool. Like you imagine like Darth Vader walking through the door, and like only one of you guys see him, and he starts choking one, and the other was like, and it's like, what's wrong with you?
That would be funny. That's a good idea. We're gonna have to steal that idea. I'll put that one right there. At least he's on camera. Take him off.
Yeah, go for it, man. Because I used to, when we first started, it was just me and the other guy, Alfredo, and we did it at my house. And we liked doing it in person, but I kept getting a lot of mic bleeding and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then once COVID happened, we were like, oh, we started using Skype for a while, and Skype was not bad. Hey, thank you, Gabe, liking the stream.
Are we on?
Yeah, so
are we live?
We're live.
Yeah, we're just talking right now.
Oh, we're live. Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah, up in that corner.
I see that up there now. Yes.
Yeah, get all the
That
likes
way,
and
actually.
all the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah. So and then once we were doing Skype, and that was kind of working out. And we use like OBS is what I'm using to record myself. Like I get all those like when people like and stuff. That's through my OBS program, and then it was such a pain in the ass with OBS and Skype and having everyone do it, and then all the different audios. And if one thing was messed up, it was just everything crashed. And then finally, I think we had one of our buddies came on. He's like, "Oh, I have this guy who's kind of a sportsy news anchor guy, you know," and he told us like, "You need to get StreamYard. Like, if you're gonna have guests or if you're gonna do anything, you need to get StreamYard because it's just so simple." So I'm like, "Hey, all right." You know, so we were using the free one, and now I think we get the mid-level one.
We're not premium yet.
Yeah, that's $50. I was like, I don't know if I can just.
We gotta make money first.
$50 a month or a year?
A month.
Oh my! What?
Right now it's only 25, which is not bad. You know, because
you can get the
we need to help them get to 1,000 subscribers. So they can
exactly.
I know.
Yeah,
that's the goal. That's the goal. But you know, I think we're gonna start like a Patreon pretty soon. That's one thing I'm hopefully gonna work on since I'm gonna have I'll kind of have the next 2 months off. You know, in between naps.
I don't think you're gonna have it off.
Yeah. I want to ask you.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to ask your girlfriend about the 25th because I might have tickets to the Bears game.
I already talked to her about it,
and like literally,
it should be okay.
Because I think this is gonna work out, and they're like level 200 tickets.
Oh my god, yes!
On the 40-yard line, I think that we can make this happen.
Yeah, and I don't have to sell a kidney to go to a Bears game.
No.
Yeah, I am super down for that.
It'll be my treat. Don't worry about that though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
just like
my gift.
Yeah.
Gonna give
so
is your Valerian steel you're gonna put around Tank's neck and say,
exactly.
It's just a ticket stub. It's worth more than Valerian steel at this point.
Right here.
It is for the Bears. It is.
Yeah.
It's your dark sister.
Oh man. But usually what we do with the episodes, we kind of do a little quick recap, like a 1-2 minute kind of thing, and then we just kind of talk about our likes or dislikes, and then we'll get into like predictions, like anything we want to see, any crazy things, anything more realistic, stuff like that. So yeah. So I mean, if we go over 30 minutes, it's not that big of a deal because I don't think we ever gone under 30 minutes. You know, even with a 30-minute show, we still go at least 40.
Exactly.
Well, when we do a blitz show, it's usually around 55 minutes. So
yeah,
that's our short form.
We need somebody to electroshock our neck
when
we go over like 30 to stop us because we just keep going.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we do. Like
that's Brandon.
Yeah. You guys met Brandon at C2E2. He knows his movie stuff. Like when we first had him on here, he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, this person was the director, and this guy did the cinematography, and this guy, oh yeah, he's a great sound guy." I was like, "What?" Like he knew his stuff. He was really into it. So
is Brandman not on the Game of Thrones episodes?
He usually is. He actually got a cold. He has to go to England on Saturday for his job. So he's trying to rest up and not be sick
totally
on the
lame.
plane. That's what I said. I was like,
I gotta go to England.
I want to go to England. I'm going to Amsterdam. I'm like, whatever, dude.
Is he like?
Thanks, Jimmy.
I won't be there.
Yeah,
like the Queen.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Brandon.
But,
he's not here, so
yeah, that's what we do. Why he's not here to talk about him?
But he always has really good takes. Like he knows his stuff and stuff like that. you know, like I'll see him post on Facebook, and he always like a really good post, you know, thoughtful, like, you know, whatever he says, and then I'm like, dude, you need to put that on the Spoiler Kings, like,
right.
You know,
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah, but so I figured be right after we start, you know, I'll introduce you guys, and if you guys want to do a quick plug, and then we'll do a plug for you guys towards the end of the review, and then we'll watch a few trailers.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And when you play the trailer, what happens? It just shows up in your window, or
all four of us will go to the side, and then you'll see a big window.
You're not a doucher.
You haven't been watching their live streams when they do the trailers.
Well, I mean, like, what are we going to see at this?
You're going to see the trailer.
Well, I guess I haven't been on this.
Oh, okay. It's going to be like that. Okay.
Yeah, I'll pop up. Yeah. Did you guys? Do you hear yourself when this is up? Or do you guys hear an echo?
Yeah.
Do you?
I hear
no echo.
I can hear.
I don't hear an
you
echo.
guys.
Okay, good.
What?
Okay, good. That will happen
It's
a lot.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, it's really clear. To tell you the truth, I mean, this is better than when I'm up in my office. So.
Yeah. It's not too bad to set up like
when I work with this guy over here. Doing editing all godly hours of the day.
Yeah. What do you guys use to edit? I know you said that before.
Adobe Premiere.
Okay, yeah, that's what I use. What's up, Jimmy? He said, "I know different show, I know different subject. I got a needle brain real quick about who's number one."
Yeah, Tom Brady being the number one guy in the NFL makes no sense at all. Just wait till tomorrow, Jimmy. Just wait till tomorrow.
Is he asking about your fantasy football pick? You're going to pick Brady number one overall?
Oh no, Brady was the NFL chose Tom Brady as number one overall today. I'm like, I have a whole soliloquy. I actually have it written down already.
Yeah,
I was so upset. Like, all right, come on, guys.
Yeah,
I understand.
Real little poem.
It's a haiku.
A haiku, yeah.
It's a haiku.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So and then when we're live, you know, we'll randomly. I don't know if you guys can see the comments up on the over on the side or not.
I see them.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't see them. Maybe I need to do something. Oh, there. I got private chat or comment. Okay.
Oh, comments.
Yeah.
Comments. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll come up a lot.
StreamYard, Stream Elements, Jimmy,
Yeah.
Nerd Huddle.
Just ha.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sorry. Just wait till tomorrow, Jimmy. I got you.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys are ready to officially start it?
I better get some ice then. Are we ready to start or?
Yeah, we're going to start.
Oh, if you need to run, go.
No, this is the time to do it.
Yeah. And in honor of the Colt Lords, I'll take a shot because I know you guys always drink.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I haven't taken a shot since like the last NFL season. This bottle was full at the beginning of last NFL season.
Oh, nice.
I'm always ready
yeah.
shot glass.
Oh, do I need to get a shot? I don't have a shot.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I just figured because I know you guys always have a drink when you do.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I got mine ready.
Ooh. Let me go grab a shot then.
We're making it a thing. Oh man, I forgot that Weird Al came out today. I haven't seen it yet either. I really want to see this thing.
Daniel Radcliffe. I was like, I think he's perfect for it though.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love Daniel Radcliffe. I watch even the TBS shows he does. What does it matter? I can't wait till we talked about this House of Dragons because Otto is cold. Otto, do it to your daughter. Just Tennessee whiskey.
Hey, Dane.
Kirkland's finest.
Everyone,
it does the job.
I've got Hibiki Suntory whiskey. Japanese whiskey.
I don't think I ever tried that. That sounds pretty good.
Oh, it is. It is very good.
It's like all of a sudden, ogre came out of nowhere.
I wish I could wait. Can I sit him right there? No, he won't stay up. But the Cheddar Goblin.
Everybody's gonna pour a shot, I guess, to start it off.
It's the Cheddar Goblin. You guys have not seen Mandy yet. You have to see Mandy.
I know, man. It is on my list.
It's crazy.
Are we doing a shot?
I love. We'll officially start it. I'll start the intro.
Your opening first, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Where we at? Oh, so this is the thing I'm about to play. This is the thing that keeps getting us claimed on Facebook, which is super annoying. So
here we go.
But yeah. All right. What is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Hank Kramer with Brian, and we got some special guests down here. We got the Coat Lords. We got JR and Dane.
Where are they?
The Coat Lords. Yeah, they're somewhere. They're somewhere. With his with that collection that JR is crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. That is awesome.
This is not even half.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So, how you guys doing? I appreciate you guys coming in. Saying, about to talk some House of Dragons. But.
Yeah.
Thanks
for inviting us. I always watch your live streams, and so for you guys to invite us to your live stream, that's pretty cool.
I appreciate that.
Happy to be here. This is our first time ever we've done it with somebody else.
Right.
That's cool.
You guys are our first.
Yeah,
I think you always remember the first. You always remember
the first.
Yeah, when we're both in Hollywood on a stage, we'll remember this moment in the off camera and behind the curtains.
That's
so you remember that time we did that stream with 4 people watching?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Good times.
Yeah, that's how it is. Well, like the YouTubers, all those YouTubers, like now they're huge when they all started like doing stuff together when they were little, and then now they're massive. So but it works out. I like talking to other people that like talking about like stuff that like House of Dragons and She-Hulk and watching trailers and stuff like that. So it's definitely a lot more fun when you get a lot more different ways people see it. Because there's a lot of times I've saw something, and then one of these guys will just like, oh yeah, I saw it that way, and I'm like, oh shit, that makes more sense, So.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Are we allowed to swear on this show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
We're not allowed to on our show usually.
On our show, we try to keep it PG-13. So.
Yeah, we usually do. We just try not to drop the F-bomb every other word.
Yeah, as long as if it's needed, sometimes it's needed.
Oh yeah, we'll drop it hard.
All right.
But, yeah, you can curse. It's not that big of a deal. So cool. I think YouTube allows you to have 1 or 2 before they're like, hold on.
Right.
Yeah. So
usually whose parents are watching the show is usually the dictation.
Exactly.
I mean, this is gonna be House of Dragons. So if your kid's watching House of Dragons. Whatever we're saying about it, can't be that bad.
You said ass. Like I know. Saw one on the show. What are you talking about?
That's Well, that's the magic of that show. Every once in a while, they'll drop some modern swear. I'm like, I don't think they use the F-bomb. And
that doesn't make any sense at all.
In High Valerian, they've got like, Fergernir or something like that. I don't know.
They make up some words.
Right.
Yeah. So, but in honor of you guys, because you guys always take a drink before each show, so we're all taking a little drink. I got some Kentucky whiskey.
Is that Jefferson's? I can't tell the bottle.
Ryan, what was that? Like moonshine?
Yeah, that's a great one. You're gonna have to take that one on the out with Lord Corrales. He probably You got moonshine? Well, I don't have a shot with me, so it's just going straight from the bottle.
Oh,
that's the best way to do it. Then a very fitting. Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Charcoal smooth.
Yeah. At least I think this is the first time we did a shot that's not at 10 a.m.
I know.
Usually with our sports one, we take a morning spike, or on the morning spike, we take a spike bet. So we're like 2-3 shots deep sometimes before kickoff on a Sunday. So
It's so funny.
that's fun. That's fun.
And then 2 a.m. it's nappy time, right?
That's when you watch football's watching you. Right about
right.
Yeah.
You got to keep drinking to stay awake for the football games.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, we're watching we're talking about House of Dragon, episode 2. So we're gonna give a little quick recap, and then we're gonna talk about our likes, dislikes, and then at the end, we're gonna give our like predictions, any kind of wild predictions, something that we expect, something crazy like is the Mountain's grandfather gonna show up. I just pulled that out. But that would be cool.
That'd be great.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, you got Doctor Who there. He could just
he could
it back. I mean, it's all ready to go. It's queued up. There you go.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh god, I can imagine. But we'll start with a quick recap. I keep it usually kind of simple. I don't get into details because I'm sure when we talk, we're gonna get some of the details. But basically, this episode it started off with. How did it start off? If you guys help me out.
The small council.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So they're trying to figure out what's going to happen. He needs a new heir, a new wife to make new babies. And that's kind of the main part of this whole episode is he needs a wife so he can have more babies, so he can have more heirs and stuff like that. But meanwhile, his daughter that's going to be queen is still serving alcohol, like serving drinks, like a waitress, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But so they kind of go back and forth, and they figure out the Valerian guy, or not? Yeah, he offered his daughter, who was like, what, 12, which is messed up.
12.
That's prime time back then. I mean,
that walk with them was so embarrassing. Like I was embarrassed for him. I was like, "Wow, how do you even talk to a 12-year-old?"
I know.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
At least Brian, she didn't have to consummate anything for 2 years.
I know. So. Wow, 2 whole years.
Yeah.
So she was 14.
Her mom said, "That's okay. Well, you just wait a little while."
Yeah.
Wait for your baby teeth to come out first.
Yeah.
When the wisdom teeth kick in, then you'll know.
That's why they're called wisdom teeth. But yeah, and then so that's the kind of main thing is what he's gonna do after get a new wife, and then the brother Matt Smith's character Damien kind of starts to rebel a little bit and kind of wants to swing his sword around with his new Golden Cape followers. So he kind of stole an egg and did some stuff, and now it's like, what's gonna happen? The king is upset. How do you pronounce the daughter's name? Like the Rhaenyra, right? Okay, yeah, Rhaenyra. So I think
Rhaenyra is the princess Rhaenyra, but Rhaenyra, right?
Rhaenyra is the queen that never was, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, Rhaenyra is the queen that never was.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rhaenyra
is.
It's like, thanks, George. Confusing everybody.
I have to know exactly who's what. I'm like, all right. I know Damon. I know Corlys. I know Otto.
Well, that's like Dana and I were talking about how all these names in the Targaryens' names are Rhaenyra and Viserys, but you go up north and they're like Ned Stark, John Stark. All the names easy to
They keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny. It's like we already got to deal with cold. We don't got to deal with pronunciation.
Yeah.
Nice and short.
Some of these names are ridiculous.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if there was as much action as there was in the first one.
Yeah.
But just overall, how'd you guys like it? Any likes or dislikes?
I had this exact conversation with my compadre over here. Not enough action in this series, in this particular episode. It was all talk.
And I said that's okay, isn't it? Right?
Exactly. I said, well, it's less highs, right? There are less highs. That first episode was a lot of highs. There's a lot of stuff they're throwing at you. Oh no, it's a dragon! But there's a lot of things they're throwing at you. All these great things. This was just kind of complex, and starting to understand the labyrinth they're creating. And I think that was important to be able to see how every decision is going to have these other things that are going to branch off because of it. And now why these people are going to start joining together, and how these wars, because I think there's going to be 4 or 5 wars that are going to be fought while they're happening. You know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and I thought this episode was really cool because I don't know, before Rhaenyra was coronated to be the heir, did she show ambition? Did she show the intelligence that she has, or is it just now that all of a sudden she's getting involved, right? Like when Corlys is in there arguing about his ships, are getting sunk, and he's asking for help from Viserys, and Viserys is like, no, we can't really do anything. We don't want any wars. She's like, I say we bring the dragons down. You know what I mean?
It was cool. And she was like, look, we'll show a power.
Yeah.
And she was the real one. Like, I could be a king. I could be a queen.
Exactly. And when they asked her to go pick a new city guard, she went down there, and you could see the hand of the king is trying to make her pick a certain knight for political reasons. But she's like, all right, who here has real combat experience? And it only was one person, and she chooses that one. So you see her ambition, you see her leadership, and you see her intelligence all in this episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super agree.
Yeah. So we got Derpy. What's up, Derpy? So we got a little soundbite just for Derpy. He's always in here. There you go, Derpy. What's up? There's no way. But yeah, I definitely agree. Like Rhaenyra, right? Yeah, she was really awesome because I like that she was still the daughter of the king and that lost their mother, so she had that like, hey, we're still a family, we need to talk about this. But at the same time, she's like, hey, I know what's going on. You need to find a new queen, and you need to do this. Which why I loved the how it ended, where he announces who's going to be his new wife.
That ended was
that? I watched them too. The crossover. I was check that out. There you go. Yeah, Derpy checks out the Cult Lords.
Oh, thanks, Derpy.
Oh,
except we can't cross the streams.
Awesome, Derpy. Thanks so much.
Yeah, Derpy's awesome. He's always here. He's our bot killer whenever we get those weird bots in the live stream. But yeah, she was super cool because at the end she was like, I get you have to do this for the kingdom. You have to do this to show that you're a good leader and stuff. And she's like, you make the decision. And then when she was cool.
Yeah, no, she was cool when she thought it was going to be her little niece, the little 12-year-old. Okay, well, we got 2 years. Everything was cool. Yeah. She understood. Yeah. I understand responsibility. But as soon as it was her friend who didn't say anything to her about that relationship that they've had, oh boy, that look on her face. I wish I could pause and look. The look that she had was amazing. Like the acting was so great, but she was just pissed. And I have 2 daughters. I know that look. That look is something strange. You don't want to do it. Like I think Viserys said, he said, I'd rather deal with the black dragon than my daughter sometimes. Right. That was that look right there.
So,
but I thought it was also
Brian,
real quick, I thought it was also
I was just curious, Brian, what do you think the relationship is between Rhaenyra and her friend? What is her name, Dane?
Allison.
Allison.
What is that relationship exactly?
See, I think it was complex. I think it was they grew up together, but then she was the only one she can really confide in, and it started to grow to be more. And that's what we saw in the episode 1. That with her head on her lap and all those things. And now she has to watch her father be with the person who was her best friend, yes, but a little bit more than that.
A little bit more.
And because she's 15 years old, and you felt that relationship, and that hurt was so different. And she opened up to her about her mother. and they were going through the same thing. And she finally let down that guard that she's been holding up for 6 months. And now, not even a week later, find out, oh, you're going to marry my father?
Yeah.
And I have a curfew? No.
I simply have a curfew? Thanks, Mom. Mom.
Yeah. But I thought it was that too, like betrayal from her, but also like her upset at the dad for making like a not strategic move. She's like, yes, do what's best for the kingdom. And he did that. It's like, that's not what's best for the kingdom. That's what is selfish. That's a selfish move.
Yeah.
And it's also like pisses her off even more because
I think that hurt her.
That. So,
that hurt her.
So I think it was like a double whammy. It's like, listen, you're supposed to be a leader and you're supposed to be my friend, and you both are making this. It was like, she's gonna be super pissed.
I mean, the Hightowers, I mean, that's still, a great match. Maybe not. It's not
really, because Otto is just a guy. He's just a dude. He has no real power.
He's the brother of the leader of the Hightower, world, or whatever you want to call it.
The clan, yeah, but he's
the family.
I thought that without him, he was losing power. So he had to get his daughter in somehow because he had no other male heir. Mm-hmm. So there was nothing. He was going to lose power. He was going to lose standing. And of all the people, he was just another one. Was it Corlys? Is that his name? Corlys had all the power, has the navy, has everything, and has Targaryen blood. So it made no sense to not go with that person.
Dane, it's like
he's going to die anyway.
Except she's 12.
Yeah, but he's going to die regardless. She's going
to mature. She's going to mature.
Dane, it's like, do you want the owner of Harold's Chicken Shack, or do you want Elon Musk? Right. Both powerful guys, but a little bit of a difference in between that, right? So
I don't know. Is Elon 12 and the other one's 24? I'm not sure.
Oh, she's 15.
So yeah, she's like 16.
There's like
the Hightower. The Hightower.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing.
I would say it's 15.
Yeah, in the book, she's actually 10 years older than Rhaenyra.
Really?
In the show, they've kind of equaled her out. They're ambiguous about that, but yeah, in the book, she's. Not that I read it, but I did do research. She's like 10 years older. So, yeah, they deliberately – that's the beauty of this show is that because Mr. RR is executive producer, he's kind of giving him carte blanche to where, okay, you can change this. Let's put this in here. I never discussed in this book. Let's slip this in. So, but that's great because anyone who's read the books is going to be surprised too, right?
Isn't that what you want though? In a show, you don't want it to follow exactly the same as the book.
Right. I agree.
Talk about The Boys. The Boys is so enthralling because you don't know exactly what's going to happen. You kind of know the gist about it, but you don't know exactly what way they're going to go. And I think that's what is important to do. You need to take your own liberties. You don't want to necessarily follow exactly what the book is, because then what's the point of me going to see or watching your show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Here, I got this for George R. Martin.
George R. Martin.
I love that one. But what about some bad things? I mean, besides the 12-year-old thing. I mean, that's more of a Game of Thrones thing rather than because I think I could be wrong in the book. Somebody, I think it was my girlfriend, told me that like Dany in the book is like 14. Like she was 14 when she went to go marry Drago or Drago, whatever.
Yeah. Well, that was a bit. Yeah. But they made a big thing about that because you remember when she was walking in with her whatever that despicable brother was who gets the gold crown.
Yeah.
I mean, it was basically he was like selling off his sister there.
Yeah, for an army, but but George R. likes to mess with very young kids.
It's like everyone's married to each other's sisters and brothers, and that leads to a little bit of cuckoo-ness along the line.
So before you get to what we didn't like,
I got something.
Let's talk about one more thing that I did like.
Yeah,
and that is the showdown on the bridge where Otto Hightower.
I was so on it. Yeah,
right. And Daemon have their armies there. Daemon brings out his dragon. And all of Otto Hightower's men, they have their swords out. When Otto Hightower sees the dragon, he's like, sheathe those swords, right? But they don't want to mess with that dragon. But then all of a sudden in the distance, what do you hear? You hear another dragon. And they made a cool effect. There was like a fog out into the ocean. And you saw that ripple effect coming like Jaws. And boom, there's Rhaenyra on her dragon. against her dad's wishes to be there. But when she landed and you had dragon on dragon, changed the entire, discussion there, right?
It was so cool and so strong of her to do that. And then the way she even approached it, like she walked past everyone else like you guys are nothing and right to her uncle, hey, I'm the one who did this. It's my fault. If you want to take me now. I'm the one. Mm-hmm. And you could tell they are cut from the same cloth. Yep. They are, that relationship is so special. You can already tell just in the small things we've seen. And you knew he was going to back down immediately. There's no way he could do anything else to her. She's the one person that he's going to be like, okay, I'm not going to sit here and fight an army. I'm not going to fight you, because it seems like real love for her.
Well, she popped his balloon. I mean, he basically was just doing a giant posturing.
Yeah.
I took your egg, your son's egg, Baelor, son for a day. I'm inhabiting Dragonstone when I'm not really supposed to. And I've declared I'm going to get married to this common whore over here. And we're having a baby.
So win.
Deal with it. Yeah, right. And by the way, she doesn't know.
Yeah. The whole time she's looking like, what you say? Like, huh? I didn't know about this. But that whole thing was really good, because I think it was more impactful from her than the king. Because I think he was expecting the king, because he's like, I can out, like posture you.
My brother, I know you.
Yeah. With her, he's like, I love you. You're my, niece, and I mean, there are Targaryens, so maybe other feelings, but
but they're so much alike.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like,
yeah.
And I think that's what we're going to see in the future of these episodes, is how alike they are, how that really bonds them. And I don't think it's the fight that we see, like the war that's coming right now. The sides have not been drawn. The sides are just beginning right now. And Daemon, first of all, it might be my second favorite character in all of this right now.
Right.
But he's going to hold so much weight in the future. Like, that's going to be huge between him and Corlys having an alliance, and then him and Rhaenyra actually, having a good relationship, always having a good relationship. Even when he came in, he didn't talk to anybody else but her. So like, there's something there with them that we're going to see really develop, and I think that's going to be the big future that we're going to have.
Yeah.
Them too.
You revealed something there. Wait, Corlys and Daemon have an agreement now?
Something we didn't talk about, but yeah.
Spoiler!
Well, there you go.
Yeah, nothing else was a spoiler until that.
Yeah, right. Tell anybody.
I always love those memes where where they do like random pictures, and it's like, oh, here's spoilers without spoiling, and it's like Mr. Krabs biting like SpongeBob, and then another one with like just a jar of the maggots. And then the one I sat and I looked at, and it took me way too long to figure out, was a football player catching a football, and I'm like, I don't get it.
And then finally,
dragon egg. He rugby. I don't know what the term. Rugby punted it to her.
Yeah, like yeah, just like right under.
It would have been awesome if she had gone up like like a running back, like this or
spike it.
That
or she like
do the little dance,
right. Or he was like, "Come and get it."
Yeah. Any other good things before we get into some of the dislikes?
Well, I do want to ask you guys about, at the beginning and the end, they capped it off with a crab problem.
Yeah.
They show the men out, the sailors that have been crashed, at sea, and whoever that is, that guy with the Mankind
King,
mask,
whatever he is.
if you watch Mankind in wrestling, he's got that he's like nailing these guys right to the post and just letting the crabs eat these guys, So that was pretty gruesome.
And JR, you brought up an interesting point about his mask. I mean, you remember that his mask is all like beat up, and did you guys notice he has grayscale?
Yeah.
Was it? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean, his mask is actually a couple of things, but there's a harpy horn coming out of one side. So it's one of the harpy masks, supposedly, that's been, shows up somewhere else. I don't know where it is, but But yeah, he's got grayscale, so he's going cuckoo a little bit. And on that note, what does the king have?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yes.
He had that nice oozing pus thing on his back last week, and this week he's got the pinky.
It's the stinky pinky.
Say pinky's out. It's usually pinky's off for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. But I think that's one thing they took from the book, which they really didn't do in Game of Thrones, where like you don't sit on the throne comfortably. You know, it's like you poke and and prick yourself a lot. So
I like that they did that, and that the tetanus and all that stuff is going to come through and go through your body. That's why no one could be a king for forever, because that the Iron Throne is going to kill you one way or another. You're either going to die of old age, die of tetanus or something like that, or you're going to die in the battle. That's it.
So Brian, you better watch yourself there. You're very close.
Yeah, right behind you. Yeah.
Oh.
Tank, I watched your review last week, and you said that last episode made you appreciate modern medicine a lot more, right? Because of the C-section that went bad.
Oh my God, that was
the wound that wouldn't, and now you're using maggots to slough off the dead skin. You know what I mean? So
well, I mean that still works, but my thing is, no one heard of needle and thread. I'm just saying, you see all these things that are being stitched together. No one thought we could do that with the skin.
Yeah.
I mean,
they just cauterize, heat up your sword.
That's what I was saying.
Basically, brand everybody.
Yeah. It's like so I was in nursing school, I got my nursing degree and all that stuff. It's weird how people didn't figure things out. You know what I mean? like it took a nurse, like, hey, everyone keeps dying after you go and mess with the dead people, and then you go help the people in the hospital and they all get sick. It took a nurse like, hey, maybe you should wash your hands between the dead people and the live people. And that's not even that long ago in history. Like that's
that was Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Yeah.
Was it?
They did a whole thing about that where she did something about that.
You know what's interesting is I'm going to reference another show right now, but there's a show on the History Channel called The Coliseum, where I don't know if you've seen any commercials for it, and they're like 7 episodes in, and it's like a documentary. But there was a famous surgeon back in that time, 2,000 years ago, named Galen. And they said that he's the first person that realized he had like scalpels and knives. He was the first person that realized you got to sterilize these before you use them.
Mm-hmm.
So he would boil them and then go and operate on the gladiators. But then that knowledge got lost. And then for the next 1,000 years, nobody was doing that, So it's kind of interesting, You would think people would figure that out.
Or just use alcohol. I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. You don't have to use clean water. I understand you're not having, but alcohol you have everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's the humors.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Oh man, but yeah, definitely modern medicine. This show definitely love it. You definitely appreciate it.
Especially the person who's about to have a child pretty soon, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my God, yes.
That's why I was like the first episode we were watching with him. I was like,
Did you didn't watch it with your girlfriend, did you?
Yes. She looked at me. She goes, "What the hell?" I'm like, "I didn't know."
Yeah.
She's like,
"Thanks for traumatizing me."
Well, take it. When you have your child, you need to put a dragon egg with it.
Go ahead.
You need to put a dragon egg with your baby when your baby's born.
Exactly.
They have to have a plushie of that, right? I mean, I gotta find one now. Gotta find one. Put a little crappy blonde wig on him.
Yeah.
like all
just
the other ones.
Dane, he's got him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I do love that when you guys like dress up and stuff, and when you were the Targaryen for that whole episode. Yeah. Love that.
You will see. He might make another appearance.
Make another appearance.
Yes. We're just gonna get JR more in his Tusken Raider outfit.
Or my Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Just get him a dragon hat or something, and there you go.
There you go.
The Targaryen and the dragon.
Yeah.
You can wear the. This looks like a dragon back here. Where's my hand? No, this way, right here.
Oh, they kind
That's
of.
the Gorn.
That's
The
Gorn. No, he's just hanging out.
Yeah. Oh, so I gotta link that when you wore that the entire review. That was the best. I couldn't stop laughing. Was it what was it?
It was Halloween Ends.
Yeah, because you guys were dressed up. Oh, that was, and you were the Tusken Raider.
I love doing that stuff.
It's good.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it is a hassle because you got to figure out the mic and the camera and all the other stuff that goes along with it. But it's fun.
I wanted him to post after our credits. I wanted him to post. We kept the camera running after we cut. And then we're ripping off our mask and we're sweating profusely. I'm just like going, oh my God, I'm so glad to get out of this, right? And I said, you gotta cut that footage in at the back just so people. And he's like, no, that shows everybody like what we're doing behind the scenes. So we didn't do it.
Gotta keep the magic. Gotta keep the magic curtain going here.
Oh, that's fun. There's another guys that I watch that do something kind of like, I mean, not like that, but they do their bloopers at the end, and the Gadunk. So go check them out too. They do their review and all that stuff, and at the end they do their bloopers, and some of them are pretty funny. They're getting like tongue tied or saying something really stupid. Right. So I enjoy stuff like that though. But yeah.
Well, the problem is when you do these more and more, you get really good at doing them. So there's not that many bloopers. That's the catch, right? We have a lot of the early ones where we included some of the bloopers because we would do like, I don't know what, 8 takes on something, and then we're like, do it again.
Do it all just in one take.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's why we usually keep everything, unless it's really, really bad. I'll cut it out, but for the most part,
just let it go. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. But what about some bad stuff? What are stuff that you guys didn't like about this episode? What did you guys think?
Well, we've already talked about the no action happening in this episode. I mean, I'm okay with setting up and but it's just like they had opportunities. They could have had something where like they demonstrated the crab king or whatever his name is, the crab feeder, actually going out and catching the people and then spiking them to the thing, and they hinted at it, but they could have shown something.
They showed a little bit of them.
They showed a little bit of it, but I mean, for Corrales to come into the king's chamber in this, in the small council and make such a huge like, come on, let's go. I'm getting killed here. They didn't really put enough like, they didn't set it up.
To give you set up, that makes sense.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
So
like you should have been more empathetic for him.
Well, the reason I feel like they did that because I feel like episode 3 is going to be so much action because Damon's about to take it to him. We already know what Damon's going to do with he has his army. Oh my God, that's going to be blood everywhere. He is going to kill everybody.
Speaking of blood, what did you think of the opening?
The crab eating through the skin.
No.
The intro. With the
intro that showed the blood running through like the sigils.
You're like riding it at one point. It was like the rapids,
Yeah.
Gonna get through it.
Surfboard.
Yeah. So you guys think that's a big precursor to the blood that's going to happen later in this series? So.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Well, also it looked like it was like all the bloodlines were connecting too. Yeah. So it was like not only blood shed, but also a lot connecting into one stream kind of thing. So I'm like, it is Targaryen, so you get a lot of that anyway.
Well, on your point there, what were those sigils? What were those things? Because I looked them up, and we both looked them. We were trying to figure out. Like, obviously, the last one was the Targaryen, but we couldn't figure out whoever all the other ones were. They weren't showing up anywhere. So
I don't know, unless because a lot of the Game of Thrones, like the original one, we didn't know things until like season 2. Like, oh, that's what that meant, So I wonder if like they're just symbols for different characters that we don't,
or different families, like the Hightowers or the Valerian, or that's what I thought was, all the different people, all the different houses that are part of this his king's court. They're all going to be intermingling because, I mean, was it Rhaenyra is going to take a husband one day, and then that's going to probably be from another house, or how all these things are going to be intermingled, and then how we know now Jon Snow why he doesn't have white hair. I mean, just so many things are going to be intermingling and stuff like that. So
right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would assume too. I mean, when you look at some of them, you're like, this doesn't tie into anything that we know about, and it doesn't show up online. So, but I'm sure there's a reader of one of these ridiculous books, which is propping up my laptop right now, that could tell us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. It was like, oh, that meant this, and there's that, and do that, So
if you can, leave a comment. I want to hear. I want to see it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick your brain.
Yeah. I mean, that's if you were able to open it.
I know.
Yeah, pull out a cookie. I don't know too many other bad things about this one. I'm trying to think.
Not very bad, but just the actual just the deception and the pain that I know that Rhaenyra must have felt when Alicent, was named the person that her father's going to marry. I mean, that is just the deception, the heartbreak, all that was just, it made me feel for her really bad, especially because part of my favorite moments were like the father-daughter talks that they're finally having.
Right.
Like they hadn't talked in all that time. And then now we're finally opening up and I'm talking to you and I understand where you're coming from and you cut me that deep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now he can just say, let's hear what your mother has to say about it. So, bring in her best friend. No, I do have a question for you. Do you think that Hightower's daughter, like I've watched episode 1, I've watched episode 2, and I'm back and forth on, does she want Viserys or not want Viserys? I can't really tell because sometimes it looks like she's very caring. I got your action figure glued together. I brought you a book that I was going to read some passages from, but then sometimes it looks like she's a little taken back by him. You know what I mean?
Like, that's so special.
I can't really tell.
Dragging back together again for me.
She might be.
Like, this is all about Otto. I really feel like this is all about Otto. They're literally trying to play him to get in a better situation because they all know, especially Otto knows that Viserys is going to die soon. Yeah, Otto knows. He's just trying to put his name in the hat. And if his daughter becomes queen, he has a way to the throne. That's all it really is.
Well, he's hoping his daughter becomes queen, then has a male heir, right? I mean, because
is she pregnant? Is she pregnant already? Because remember, they cut away from season 1. I mean, episode 1.
First episode 1.
Already pregnant, and he dies, but she's already with child. So, like, she becomes queen, but it doesn't matter because everyone, if she has a male child, none of this matters. Everyone's gonna fight for the male being the heir.
Yeah.
So you haven't watched the specials then, right?
No.
No.
I won't say anymore, but there's a lot revealed and like, look at future episodes so you can fill in the pieces on some of that. But
I don't want to see that.
Nah.
Right.
I enjoy watching
come then.
It's the butler. The butler did it.
Yeah.
The candlestick in the bibliothèque.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have I'm sure that's our friend posting some stuff for you guys.
Bibliotech. He's from the French countryside.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So before we move on, we're gonna finish up with some predictions and stuff like that. But we're gonna let you guys know if you're watching. Make sure you check out the Cult Lords right there. There's the link down there. They're also in the description. Go check them out. They're doing trailer reactions all the time, and
you see the movies they watch. So they see the wall, so you know what they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
thank you.
So make sure you check out Cult Lords. But let's finish up with some predictions. Where do you guys want to see it go from here? Anything crazy? Anything a little bit more realistic?
Jared already go ahead. You touched on it.
I'll go first. I want to see dragon on dragon action in fighting because when in this episode you basically had the two dragons just kind of standing off, looking at each other. Nothing happened. But in Game of Thrones, all the dragons were like related. So there was no dragon on dragon, although you did have the dead resurrected dragon fighting, but you didn't really see dragon on dragon fights. So I'm hoping that in the future, when there's a war, we got dragons on dragons fighting. So that would be cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, definitely. They kind of teased it already, so you gotta see that.
Yeah.
What about anything, Dane? You want to see?
Well, I mean, we know Daenerys is going to definitely push her own agenda here with, trying to assert herself and show how intelligent she is and try to stay independent from all those men. Wait a minute, there's 4 men right here. And we need some ladies on the show one of these days. But I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing her pair off with Otto, Daemon, her father, Sir Kristen. They kind of implied that there might be a love relationship going on there, but
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Things never work out the way they work out. So, but it will definitely be cool to see Corrales and the Crab King, Crab Feeder. What's his name? Battling it out.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. What you got,
about
Brian?
you guys?
What I want to see. I want Dane and Rhaenyra to join forces. I want that so bad. I want that. I think that's going to be, because those are the 2 most dominating presences in all the show. They when they walk in the room, they still kind of dominate what's going on, and having them together. Oh, I hope that we get that a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. So, I want to see.
Cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to see Jon Snow's sword. I want to see some stuff that like is callbacks to the show, but it's a prequel, so it's kind of like, oh, here's who has the White Wolf sword or whatever it's called. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Here's it there. Here's who guy had it.
You did see the cat's paw, I think it's called, dagger, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes, yeah, he's been wearing it on his on his belt.
And then there was something else that was referenced. Well, obviously the Dragonstone, like the chamber called I think it's the chamber when the painted table. That was a big, you saw that all the time in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
With the dragons on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dragonstone. Yeah. You saw that one a lot. But there was something
I think
else
in the first episode we saw the tree. Was it
right.
With the face in it?
Yeah.
We saw that one, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, I want to see something else. I want to see them talking about. Well, they kind of hinted at the White Walkers. Well, here's a question: are we going to see White Walkers either in the season or in the series at all?
I don't think so, because that's 300 years, 200, 172 years in the future. So
I don't think this is going to take us north. I don't think this series will take us north, but you never know, right?
Yeah.
Right.
When are we going to get the time jump? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, and definitely this was 6 months later, so I have a feeling it's going to just keep doing that. I mean, Rhaenyra is not going to be young forever, so there's also going to be she's suddenly 22, and it's going to be a totally different person.
And that's why I was going to ask, because when you look at IMDb, you see that the older Rhaenyra is like in 8 or 9 episodes. So there's going to be flashbacks and stuff, but they're going to have to do a major time jump. So they're setting things up. That's what makes me think Viserys is going to die at any point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Soon he's going to die.
Yeah.
He set all this stuff up. Next episode, he's gone. And then now they're going ahead and...
Well, there hasn't been a major death yet, so it's coming.
And all this... But he's in 10 episodes too, so it's going to be a lot of flashbacks.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm expecting.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, it definitely... I mean, the funny thing is that they're already setting this up to be a giant Game of Thrones, whereas we already had that. But this seems to be... You got Daemon, Rhaenyra... Viserys, what's his name? Viserys, Alicent with her, maybe her having a kid, Corella. I mean, it's like this really is Game of Thrones, not Fire and Blood. So,
but I feel like it's going to become four definite teams. That's what we only want to get 4, and they're going to be all lines are drawn in the sand, and now instead of having everyone vying for the throne, it's just going to be 4 sides. and it's not going to be who we think it's going to be.
Okay, kind of like that's how Game of Thrones finished. Like
that's how it finished, and I think that's where we're going to get here. We're not going to get like all this craziness. We're going to have just 4 sides, and that's going to be it.
Okay,
yeah,
you see that.
Throw the free cities in there and Corrales and Valeria, and so yeah, I'm super excited. I like also we're getting Valerian, because we heard it in Game of Thrones so much, like, oh, is that Valerian steel? And everyone like with like, you know, awe and gaw about like how great it is. And then now we have an actual Valerian, you know, in this one. Right. So it's like, so in that 170 something years, like, you know, is he the last one? You know, is he the end of his line kind of thing? Or, you know, so I wonder if they're gonna
be so.
Well, I mean, because Valerians are all gone, right? They're like extinct in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but you know, he has a daughter and son already.
The land is extinct, but but there's still some. I mean, technically, Targaryens are Valerians from a realm standpoint, because Valeria was, you know, an actual kingdom that had, you know, all the volcanoes, and then the Great Doom happened, and then blew them all up, and then the Targaryens were able to survive over on Dragonstone, but there are still some.
But Corlys has a daughter and a son right now. So Corlys can't be
right now.
That can't be, you know, and she's going to get married off 8. Wouldn't it be a boss move if Daemon took Corlys' daughter and wed her?
Well, we were talking about that personally. Like, if that were to happen, would they have a good claim if nobody really, you know, was minding the new queen when she takes the throne? So,
but would Daemon be willing to take it away from her? And that's my only question.
I think if he could do it more politically rather than physically, I think he might.
I feel like he has a connection with her. There's something between them that I don't feel like he would ever come to harm her necessarily.
Yeah.
But he's going to make that choice. It's going to be that does he choose going to join the Valerian, which, as we said, we already know that most of them are dying off and they're dead. Maybe that's not the strongest one. Or does he follow his niece? And something happens there. I mean, that might be a strong, you know, connection too.
Why not Daemon and Rhaenyra get married? I mean, it seems to be the norm within this kingdom, right?
Why not? I mean, everyone else does it.
Yeah. But doesn't seem like that's going to happen. So
no.
Yeah.
I think he he likes slightly older women for one thing, and he sees her as a sister and not as a child bride.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that sisters and brothers were marrying before this? So they saw each other as sisters.
Well, they do it all the time. Yeah.
I mean, even for power reasons, that could be a good thing. Because as Viserys starts to see that his power is slipping, maybe he even calls to his brother and says, "Hey, why don't you go, you know, marry my daughter? Now our house is now the strongest again."
Yeah.
Well,
like saying that. Look, there's so many little things that you could do. So
it's gonna be interesting, man. I think hopefully we get a good solid 10 seasons out of this. If it carries as well as the original series did, I can see it lasting a while. Because no one asked Game of Thrones to finish. They're just like, nah, we're done. We're like, but we want more. And they're like, nah, we're done. We don't care.
I know.
Yeah.
That's because the two showrunners for Game of Thrones, I believe they thought they were going to be doing Star Wars.
Yeah.
So they were like rushing to get off of this to go do Star Wars. And then that fell through.
Yeah. Because I think it's because the way Game of Thrones ended. So they shot themselves in the foot to go rush and go do that. But because they rushed and made a crappy ending, at least in my eyes, it's a crappy ending. There's some people that like it. But yeah, that's the reason why they're like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
You don't know how to finish the story.
Everyone thinks number 4 was the ending. not the rest of them.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah. I guess season 5 was all right. But season 8 was horrible. Or was that right? That's the last season?
I meant the 4th show on season 8.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That was
just stopped here.
Yeah,
right
there. They should have ended it right there, but nope. We got all these loose ends, and the queen has to go mad. So let's just artificially manipulate the storyline to get her in there.
Yeah,
she's really pissed. I'm gonna kill this entire city. You know.
Yeah. But that's a whole nother conversation of the Game of Thrones.
We digress.
We
do this all the time on our show, by the way.
Yeah. Kind of have to catch yourself sometimes, otherwise you go down a huge rabbit hole.
Are you always looking at me when you say that?
You're like, not me.
It's like
huge rabbit hole, Byron. Brian. Sorry, I gotta see. It's
That's my dad's name is Byron.
Is it Byron? Oh, okay. I keep seeing the Y.
That's R and the Y for my dad.
Yeah.
All right. So like I said, thank you guys for coming and hanging out and talking that. So I know your guys' episode 2 review is coming out this Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday. So I'll probably release the edited version of this on Wednesday. So we don't get anything too early. So you can watch your guys and come over and watch some more. So we'll do something like that. But also make sure you go check out Cult Lords on YouTube. Check them out on Instagram over there. They're on Twitter and on Facebook. So make sure you go check them out. Check them out. All the socials. Check them out there. And then in the description we'll put all the links as well. So appreciate Martin. He's also one of our Nerd Huddle guys coming in and helping out with some of the backstage kind of stuff. So appreciate it, dude.
Thanks for having us.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Great.
Yeah.
Are all these guys in Chicago? You should say we're all pretty close to,
all of us are in Chicago.
Yeah, you guys are all. We're in Chicago, obviously, but I mean, there's a lot of the people that are on tonight. Are they Chicagoans or are they all over the place?
So Martin is over in like Arizona area.
Yeah.
Derpy, I believe, is
Ohio.
I think
Ohio, close to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But Derpy's a fan. Like he's somebody that just found us and comes and hangs out. So we appreciate it. I think he's like our first like legit like fan. So
Derpy's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. He's fun. He's always up on our Discord, doing stuff. Cool. But I think that's it for this show. So if you're watching live, stick around. We're gonna watch a few trailers. But if you're watching on replay, appreciate it. Make sure you check out Cult Lords. Awesome guys. They put a content every day. They're super fun costumes. They do skits, all that good stuff. So check them out. But that is it for the Spoiler Kings episode 2 of House of Dragons. That is it. We will see you guys next week with episode 3.
See you guys.
And thank you, Spoiler Kings. Forever.
Yeah.
Wait, over here.
There you go.
All right.
We're back. Same bad channel. Is that what?
Exactly.
I remember seeing it. And I'm like, that would be such a great transition. And then I just made the logo. So in the background is just the theater seat spinning, and then the logo just comes in and out. And it says next topic on the bottom too. So it's a good. It helps me
cut the show up.
Because I can see that audio cue, and I'm like, all right, there it is. And then at least I know.
And it helps me for that month. The month when he's going to be
going,
it's going to help me do all of this stuff. Because when he's going, I don't know how. We're not going to have a video every day. It's going to be like every 2 days I figure something out. Like, hey, throw that out there.
Ironically, it's a lot of YouTube watching just to figure out how to do editing, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube. How do I do this now?
What would we do without YouTube? All the entertainment.
I'm sure you get something. So on my personal channel, I did a lot of editing. I know I was telling JR yesterday with stuff like that. On this channel, I try to be a little bit more minimalistic. I think that there's different like metas that goes through YouTube. Some years ago, everything was very well edited. The whole Casey Neistat era of videos with we had B-roll going and music and this and that. And then once kind of TikTok started taking over, everything was very more minimal, so we're kind of riding that wave. But I think once that wave's over, whatever next happens,
we'll do that next too. We'll follow the trend.
Right.
But let me show you. So I on my personal channel, we used to do like trash talk videos on our fantasy football team stuff. Let's see if I can find it real quick. And for me, it was fun, but also it let me learn new editing kind of skills and stuff like that. Let's see if I can bring this up. I'm sure Brian saw this like a few times.
I want to see this trash talk.
Yeah. So this is
you guys ever trash the Raiders? I'm just curious.
He's saying really, I'm a huge Raiders fan.
I think we're
damn it. You shouldn't have said anything. I wanted to hear what they said.
I mean, no,
the Raiders suck.
As long as you can hate the Bears, as long as you hate Green Bay too. That's all I care about.
Exactly.
I love the Bears if they really do something.
That's what the guy with the stick do something.
Yeah.
It's
like, except win the first 3 games, and then it's like, where's the toilet?
That's how it is there was a guy I followed on TikTok, and he was doing Chicago stuff, and that was one of the things he did. He's like, in preseason for the Bears, he goes, "Oh man, we this is our season," and then week 4, like, we suck.
Yeah,
that's every year. Every year.
It is
right.
I think one of my buddies who's a Minnesota fan, he lives in Minnesota. He's like, "Calm down, it's just preseason." And I responded to him like, "But that's the best time of the year for the Bears."
Yeah, right.
Well,
they should just. You're right. They should have just said there is no more season, just those first 4. And
be like the Lions. Be like the Lions and just put a banner up just for preseason time.
Yeah,
put banners up.
We're 3-0 in preseason.
We did it.
Yeah. So this is I did this 2019, so a while ago. But I wanted to do something kind of spooky because it was right around Halloween. So I wound up doing this.
Oh,
and this was
I just literally finished season 4 last night.
Brian's gonna kill me. So we did like game of the week. So whenever somebody was the game of the week, we would trash talk. Yeah. So I learned like the little glitch.
JR, do you even understand what they're referencing? He hasn't watched Stranger Things yet, right? Or you watched 2, right?
I understand fantasy football, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Kate doesn't watch Stranger Things yet either.
What kind of scary year is this? I'm barely winning. Alex is making a comeback. Omar's in 4th place. 49ers undefeated. The nightmare stops. Because Omar, your streak is going to end. I'm winning this week.
Oh, wow.
Then I'm back.
That's
week,
clever.
Destroyed Johnny, and put up the most points this league has seen. I approve that. The playoffs, they're right around the corner. I'm making it in. I'm going to make my run, and I'm winning my belt back. Omar, let's go back to your loser bracket. That's where you belong. That's your home. At the door.
Here's Johnny.
So, Tank, I didn't know you had a twin.
That's exactly how I filmed it.
No, that was clever. I mean, when you did it, then I'm like, all right, I can figure that out. But that was clever. You didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, there's one. So one of our guys, he wound up quitting the league. Where is that one? He quit the league because I didn't put a trade through, and he got all like butthurt about it. He's like, "Oh, bro, it sucks, man. You guys suck. This is annoying." Where is it? Oh, I know where. Let me see. I gotta go under my profile because so like that one got blocked because there's like a SpongeBob reference in it, and they're like, "Yeah, no, you can't use it."
No, I mean,
kind of weird.
You got a copyright claim? You mean
copyright claim on it?
But they blocked. They like completely blocked it, like which is super annoying. And I tried fighting it. They're like, "Nah."
I didn't see anything in that video that should get blocked unless it was the thing
not that one.
Stranger Things.
No, he's bringing it up.
So there's another one. Hopefully I can find it real quick. Oh, here it is. Let me skip the beginning because so he it's this guy. He cried because I didn't put a trade through, so he left the group chat. And every
Play.
this part was
Look at him go. Wow.
because he kept saying, "This don't happen in the other league."
Sports where you're just
You really?
Oh! Who's that, by the way?
That's you.
That's me.
Oh, that was you.
I had like a Viking helmet from the Renaissance Fair.
Now, has he ever commented on this video?
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
He
did. Yeah.
but that's funny. So that worked.
JR is in a
First of all,
number of.
you did a lot of work on that.
Oh, yeah.
But you should have, when you put in your copyright claim request thing, should have said this is pure parody.
I think I'm gonna do that because we were talking about that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try that. Yeah, because that is obviously pure parody. So
Yeah. Tank and I last night talked on the phone for an hour just about copyright claims.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
like one thing I was doing was shorts was super helpful. Like I did these on our Nerd Huddle channel, the sports channel. So some of these other ones, why do I have this one?
Oh yeah, that one. The Marvin one was good.
I think this one.
Has your quarterback been brutalized? Quarterback brutalization is one of the biggest problems in the NFL today. Every 0.78 seconds, Justin Fields gets sacked. Just happened one more time. There it goes again. With one like and one subscribe, you can help us protect our future for the children. All the Bears fans in the future.
That is hilarious.
Please like and subscribe to Fire Matt Nagy and Fire Ryan Pace. Please. He can't take it anymore. He can't take it anymore.
Jordan the Christ.
Jordan.
Thank you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That was good.
That's so funny. We did that so fast.
That took me a while to do.
We came up with that idea like in 30 seconds. I was like, let's just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds and 6 hours later, right?
Yeah.
All the editing took a lot longer.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I think even like this one when Tom Brady retired, this one I enjoyed. I think we got like 1.4 views on this one. 1.4 thousand. The stuff.
It's just time.
Yeah. It is very time consuming. Very time consuming. When I was doing some of the vlogging stuff, oh my God, man. That
You're never gonna have time to do that ever again now. You know that, right?
Wow.
Yes.
All that
Guess
time
what?
is gone.
Guess
we got
what?
some comments in here.
Yeah. You're not going to have any chambermaids
saying-
to watch your offspring.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I need. Then we got Derpy in there. What you said it's a Terminator reference?
Yeah, we said
It was
something
a while ago. Yeah, like 10 minutes ago. Sorry, I missed all of it.
Oh, I saw the Skynet.
The
Skynet.
Yeah.
It's here to take us
That's
over.
right. I did that one. That's what he said. He goes, on this day in history at 2:40 a.m. August 29th, 1997. I think it's Skynet goes self-aware.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing.
That's
Since we didn't have iPhones back then. But
Yeah, exactly.
we still,
We had
Skynet
Terminators.
still
Right.
on.
A lot of stuff. I mean, Prince's album, Blade Runner was 1990. What was that? Blade Runner was like 1997 or something, right? Or was it?
What was Escape from New York? It was
Escape from New York was 1999, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
it was. Escape from New York.
And then I think Blade Runner was like,
Blade Runner was like 80s. Because I remember.
No.
No.
The time period. I think
Or-
it
yeah.
was 97 or 98.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
so,
And then in Blade Runner
Well,
2049, I don't think they named the year. It just said like 15 years later or something like that. So,
right.
Yeah. Oh man, but cool. You guys got to go, or you want to watch a few of these trailers then?
well, I'll watch a couple trailers and then
Okay.
we'll drop off when you do the Samaritan review because we haven't seen it yet and we don't want it spoiled. So
You guys
Yeah.
are going to just stay up and do the Samaritan. Okay.
yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we need to catch ourselves with doing silly stuff like showing old edits I did. Like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. But I do like a good edit. I think the first time I did a trash talk edit, I was supposed to be studying for a test. And then I had an idea of like, oh, this will be funny. And then it was me and my girlfriend because she was doing her master's program. And so we were both at the library. And I'm just sitting there giggling like, that's funny. And she's like, what are you doing? And she came over and she saw like the little bit I worked on. She goes, all right, it's kind of funny. I'm like, I have a test Monday and I'm working on a stupid video. And then there was like a wrestling one, so I like pretend to do like Macho Man and stuff. It was awesome.
Ooh,
Macho Man.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
What's the cooking?
Cream rises
to the
top.
What's the Rock cooking? Do it, JR.
When he's like, you can smell what the Rock got. there's a video that we do for Jungle Cruise. If go watch our review on Jungle Cruise, and it's really, to me, I think it's one of our funniest reviews ever. But we do a whole thing on the Rock doing the tongue thing, and then we cut in like, do you remember Kingpin, the movie Kingpin?
Yeah.
Remember the landlady that went
Yes.
So we did a lot of funny stuff with that. So
That's funny. I gotta check that one out.
So what trailer are we watching?
All right, let me hit this.
Get my pillow out.
Ran to it. All right, so we're back. We're gonna do a trailer reaction with Cult Lords. These guys do trailer reactions all the time, so they're used to it. I know you guys are watching. You're used to our trailer reactions. So quick thing: check out Cult Lords. Go check them out over on YouTube and all the socials. Put it down there for you guys. YouTube.com/Cult Lords. Nice and easy. Fellow Chicago guys.
We all think it should be easy, but amazing how hard it is to get your hand out and push the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Gary, you should tell him what you just were talking to somebody and how difficult it was for him to get his wife to approve him for him to subscribe.
We watch our episode 2 review of House of the Dragon, and I have a really good funny story in there for that. So
yeah, nice. Yeah. That's all right. My girlfriend doesn't subscribe to our Nerd Huddle channel because she doesn't want to be recommended sports.
She doesn't want the notifications.
Because the algorithm. That's how it kind of gets
my algorithm.
Like,
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, she goes. I was like, all right, at least you follow the movie one.
Yeah.
So,
I'll do what Dane's doing. I'll lean on the head.
Do it.
You got to get your own head.
You should wear that.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, I was like,
light it up and wear it, dude.
Oh, it lights up too. Oh. That's pretty epic.
Turn your lights off in your room and then do this whole thing like that with that lit up.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
You won't even be able to watch the trailer.
He's got a Black Panther.
Let's watch the trailer.
All right, go ahead. What are we here
for? So we're gonna watch Weird Al, the Al Yankovic story, starring Daniel Radcliffe. Harry Potter himself is gonna be Weird Al. So there you go. Like and subscribe both channels. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Martin.
Yeah. So, let's just watch this and then let's talk about it a little bit.
Put it in.
That's it right there.
I'm tired of people thinking I'm some kind of joke.
Your dad and I agreed it would be best if you just stop being who you are and doing the things you love.
My whole life, all I wanted.
I'm afraid we found your son at a polka party.
Just to make up new words to a song that already exists.
Oh, well, you should do that then.
Ooh, my little hungry one, open up a package of my banana.
Dude, I've got chills.
Probably his real band.
I can spot a talent that I know is the future of
Yeah, it's Rain.
That was Dr. Demento.
It's Dr. Demento.
Al Yankovic. It's long. It's hard to pronounce. So I'm just going to throw this out there. Weird Al Yankovic. I love it.
I love Rocky Road.
Al has taken the world by storm.
Do I know you?
Madonna, I was wondering if you were going to do a parody of my song, Like a Virgin.
I'm curious, is that song autobiographical?
Yes.
No way.
Okay, what? Sex.
Name me one creative genius that doesn't have a checkered past involving alcohol,
He had no clothes on.
and drugs.
I think Madonna's a bad influence on you. No offense. I'm a train wreck. My parents wrote me off. I pushed away my band. You're all just a bunch of normals. I'm the weird one. You gotta take care of yourself. I saw in you something special. An artist with something to give to the world.
In front of all the billions of people watching around the world right now, all I want to say is be as weird as you want to be. You will never find true happiness if you truly accept who you are. Thank you.
Oh, Al, you can't smoke in here.
Totally Weird Al right there.
Oh my God.
That was him behind the desk, but that other guy was Will Arnett. Will Arnett? I forget what his name was.
Will Forte.
Will Forte, yeah.
Yeah.
Also known as MacGruber.
You know, guys, I wonder if this is almost a parody of the real life.
It is.
I have never heard Weird Al Yankovic dating Madonna.
Because he didn't. This is all from his own. I think that's what they're going to say from my own mind.
Yes. Yeah.
Every word of this is true.
King. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Dr. Demento Tank, you recognize Rainn Wilson there. I mean, he's not that kind of guy they portrayed on the camera. He's much more mild-mannered.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that who that was?
Yeah,
Dr.
Demento. Because he always wore a top hat. He had really curly hair, and he had glasses.
Okay.
He looked like this kind of like old, like if like some kind of old wizard that all of a sudden decided to put a tuxedo and a top hat on.
Yeah.
So,
what that was.
And he,
that looks
and he,
was awesome.
And he had this kind of like talking like voice like this, like, yes, I'm Dr. Demento, and today we're going to listen to Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
Anyway,
check that out. I don't think I ever saw that. I was never a big Weird Al fan. I never like bought albums, but there's no one in the world that hasn't heard one of his songs. It's just because if you like a song, he's probably parodied it. So I remember in me when I was in school was the Coolio song, the Gangster's Paradise. Plus all the drama that came with that one. So
Eminem in real life approached Weird Al and said, "When are you going to parody one of my songs?" And then that's when Weird Al did the "My name is," the Slim Shady, but I can't remember what his was, right? But he did a parody off of that because Eminem asked him to. So
that's when you know you made it.
Yeah.
Weird Al does that, and you made it. He did Michael Jackson. He did everybody.
Yeah. I mean, he always asks, but he doesn't have to ask.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of that.
Yeah. I mean, how many copyright laws were created because of Weird Al? So like all the parody, stuff we were talking about earlier. So I'm sure he got in a lot of legal battles with stuff like that. Like one I know with Coolio alone, but. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's a real story. It's definitely a parody story because you guys might be more fans. Has Weird Al ever had like a drunken binge rock and roll kind of moment?
I don't know. I don't know like that. And I've heard that Weird Al is the nicest guy in the world. So him putting a cigarette out on a guy's hand, I just can't imagine that at all.
Well, yeah, I mean, to JR's point, this definitely is a parody of a parody type of thing because you guys ever see UHF?
Yeah.
One of his, he would play it straight, but then all of a sudden he would act just like that. And then
UHF, I got that somewhere.
Yeah, you probably have that up there somewhere under weird comedy. But he would do stuff like that, and then all of a sudden have a fire hose down somebody's mouth. You know, I mean, it's just so it's going to be funny, and it's great that Daniel Radcliffe is playing that character because there it is.
Oh my god!
There you go! Wow,
you knew exactly where it was. That's awesome.
Was that a excuse me while I whip this out?
Exactly.
I saw that.
I thought more than anything. I thought I see Daniel Radcliffe. I'm not thinking Harry Potter. Wow, I'm really not thinking Harry Potter. That's a compliment because I mean, for someone who have created an entire world around one character, for you to be able to do other things, you have to be something special. And I think Daniel Radcliffe is that guy. So for him to be able to do that,
big size difference there though. Weird Al is like I don't know 6'2",
6'3".
Daniel's more like 5'2", so you know
exactly.
Tank, what is your like on these? You guys have like a scale, like if you need to see it now, never. What is your scale again?
Well, we usually do now, later, and never. But that's usually for So that's what we usually have. But that we usually keep that for movies. But I don't know. What do you guys think? With the well, we could do it. Yeah.
I want to see it now.
Yeah,
I have a problem that says November. That's a long time.
Yeah. And the Roku channel. What's that?
What is that?
Not one of those.
Another channel?
No, stream for free. That means most TVs have Roku on it. So like that's like one of those things. So you can get it for free, basically.
How are they making money on this?
There's advertisement during the movie.
Okay.
It's basically TV.
Yeah.
Take a TV out of a box and you can watch the Weird Al movie.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Right. The November 4th, a couple months, right?
Yeah.
So
it should be very entertaining. It looks very funny. They've definitely they've captured his sense of humor and then added in all the other stuff to make it, over the top ridiculous because supposedly he's actually a pretty private guy. So he does not like talking about his personal life. So this is his way of, okay, here's my personal life, but I'm completely not really showing you it.
Exactly.
I'm just pretending.
Yeah. Like kind of like how he how you think of it, like you embellish things and stuff like that. Because Danny Radcliffe is kind of jacked right here. I mean, I don't know if Weird Al had a 6-pack.
He almost looks like Wolverine. Like
Tank, how did you get that queued up so fast? Almost like you had that on speed dial there. What were you
he saw it hit pause. I'm going back to this.
I got to check me out some of those. Some pecs.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Well, but in UHF, there is a big joke about that, right? On the cover, there's a thing of him with a 6-pack. That was like a joke on the show, isn't there? Isn't there with a 6-pack?
Is there?
In the picture, he's playing Rambo.
Yeah, that's exactly there right there.
You can see it right here. Right here, he's Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he comes in with a giant, 6-pack body. So they're referencing that. That's cool.
Yeah. But definitely gotta check this out. Especially if I gotta find the Roku channel so I can get it. How many people are gonna download it?
When you hit home, that's the Roku channel. Like if you have a Roku remote control, or just hit home and that's your Roku channel. It's the first one. It has all the apps on there.
All the apps on it.
So it's going to be able to hit play. It's going to come out. Is it come out of nowhere? I don't know. Does it update automatically? I don't know. But it's probably going to be there immediately. It's probably going to, you turn on your TV and you're going to watch it. So you put as many eyeballs in front of it as possible. And then, it gets really popular.
See, I have a Roku stick that I see I use to stream. But like Dayton here's got Apple TV. So I wonder if you'll be able to find it, Dayton.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I had a Roku TV over here until one of my son's friend decided to take it.
Okay,
so that's it. Reclaim it.
No, nice.
The two of them bought a TV together, so he's permanent. It's his turn to have the TV. So
November 3rd, go reclaim it again.
Yes. Say, bring it back. I need to watch me some Weird Al.
Yeah. Or just rent it out for the day.
Yeah.
Here's $10. Let me borrow it for the 4th and give it back.
No, you should just walk in, leave the $10 there, and just walk out with the
TV. You pretty much did that. I was like, where the hell did the TV go? And it was like, oh, Peyton took it. Like, what?
No.
Nice. But yeah, we're definitely checking that out. So leave a comment, let us know what you think about this movie. This is the first trailer. We saw pictures and stuff in the past. And I'm pretty excited. It looks good. Daniel Radcliffe, usually when he's in things, he's even when he's in small things like Lost City, he's usually the best part of it.
He's funny.
So
I mean, he's a good actor. He's funny. He's not full of himself, and that it comes across in the films. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, he was great in the Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail, yes,
that was really
TBS.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he has one every year. He does one.
Oh, he does. Oh, right. But it's a different It's like a different themed show every year.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Different theme, same characters, just playing different characters.
Right.
Or another theme. It's really cool.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
check that out.
Yeah.
There you go. Another thing added to my list. So
you're never going to watch it.
Thank you. You're never going to catch up.
My list is so long right now. So yeah.
It's about to get about this. It's about to get this much longer, and that's
exactly about 20 inches longer right now.
Yeah. Not this tall.
About 7.5 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But cool. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us with this trailer. If you're watching live, stick around. If you're watching our replay, make sure you check out Cult Lords on their channel, youtube.com/Cult Lords. Link will be in the description as well. But yeah, thank you guys.
Hey,
if you're watching live,
don't forget, check out our channel, Spoiler Kings, and please please subscribe there too, please. All right?
Wait, what? No. Cult Lords. This is the Cult Lords channel, right?
have the beam. Like the Harry Potter Voldemort beam back and forth.
Yeah,
right. Over here and over here.
Yeah, but cool. We'll watch one more trailer, and then call it a night.
Good one.
Let's go.
I think it is. Hit this. Okay. So we have another trailer. Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Ooh. I have not seen this. It's been out for a while. And I have not seen it yet.
It comes out in like 2 weeks.
Should I go get the Jeepers Creepers?
Excuse me, I whip this out. Jerry, you gotta stand up with no pants on. That would be priceless.
Cult Lords underwear on.
That would be hilarious. We've joked about doing that. We were gonna get some Cult Lords underwear. Once in a while, we'd stand up and not say anything. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you got the double pack.
Jeepers Creepers and Jeepers Creepers 2.
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers 2. I was in college. And I remember when I saw it with one of the other guys on the Nerd Huddle, Marvin. And we were driving home, and I went to U of I, so we're in the middle of nowhere. And I promise you, I saw a scarecrow on top of a house and freaked us out. And we did not go to sleep the rest of the night. It was 5 of us, grown. Marvin's 6'8", 380. I'm 6'5", 285. We were sitting there at home, scared to death to go to sleep.
You guys all yeah, right. Is you got an extra room in your bed there?
Can sleep over?
Bro, we're just going to stay in this living room the entire time, and I'm just going to sleep on this couch.
Can I have a little bit more of that comfort?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was did you guys just wear your football gear all night?
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in my helmet. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of those movies that did freak a lot of people out. My mom, I can't even say the word around her because it freaks her out that much.
Oh,
I don't. She just freaked out about it. I don't know why. I mean, it's a good scary movie. I don't think it's that much.
It's great.
The image, it's a good one. But let's check out this
I've actually
Reborn.
never seen either one of these. I've seen a bit of it. Is this the thing where it's an actual creature, right? And
yes.
Like a monster.
She takes people's eyes and skins them and stuff, and then leaves like a
does he have wings? Does he have wings too?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he did. He did. He in 3? I think 3. He did show. Yeah. Wings.
I stopped watching that.
Yeah, there's Jeepers Creepers.
I know they made a bunch of other ones. I think, right?
Yeah.
I've only seen the first one, so I need to see the second one.
I think the third one was a bust. Second one's good. Third one was terrible.
This is Reborn.
This is Reborn. So they're rebooting it and they're restarting it. So
all right,
check it out.
You ever heard of Creeper?
A local legend, right? The Creeper comes back every 23 years.
Then what? Can't believe I let you drag me to this.
This is the Coachella of cosplay.
It's time for our Reaper Draw! A grand prize is an escape room for 2. Reaper theme.
Come on, you two. Are you sure this is where we're supposed to be?
We'll be out there in no time.
Play the song.
You're just stupid.
What the hell is that?
It's coming. It's a trap.
Let's go! There's no way out.
Come on!
It's coming.
Let's go hide the room with all the axes.
Is it really his fault? I'm just question. If you went to his house where he lives, is it his fault that you got murdered?
Yeah.
That's just the worst thing ever. Just
asking for it.
They're asking for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like going into the dream world and looking for Freddy Krueger, and then he kills you. You're like, oh man, that's so messed up. You came to him.
Is there an actual origin story that gets explained about where Mr. Creeper comes from in the originals, or is he always kind of an enigma?
No, he just said he's a creature, and he comes every 23 years. He
Okay.
used to get people on side of the roads, and used to take people's eyes because he could see. He take body parts like he liked. So I like your eyes. I like your nose. He'll take the skin of the face of their skin, and he'll hang that up, and like you look through with it, their eyes through their skin.
Right.
So,
it was
you
like
know what the
Hannibal
scariest
Lecter
part about?
cicada.
Exactly.
God.
You know what the scariest part about this movie is? He's played by Ethan Hawke. No, I'm just Ethan Hawke's been in like everything.
It could have been. I was like, well, you know what?
Moon Knight.
It might be.
Black Phone. You know what I mean?
The Northman.
Northman. He's been in everything.
I was like, man, he just
almost
comes out
like
in the movie every 2 weeks. I was like, how?
I know.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Willis with 30 movies a year. He's like,
yeah,
kind of wonder
that's
what's
sad.
going on here, but
That's it.
or what's his name? Nicolas Cage doing every single movie.
Nicolas Cage is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
but his are always fun.
I was gonna say like Samuel Jackson, who's been in 352 movies because he never turns down a role.
Really?
Like, second waiter. He's like a waiter in a movie. He's like walking by in another one. You know, he literally had. I think he's done something like 172 movies. It's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
It's just, he's in every other movie.
That would be a very obtuse tip there. 172, which is exactly between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. So if that's correct, there's a very odd.
Years? Yeah.
Yeah, it was 172 years.
All connects back.
All comes full circle, guys. All comes full circle.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys gonna watch this one though, or are you gonna wait till it comes like on DVD or streaming or something like that?
I don't think I want to watch it at all.
Yeah. I think once you've created the classic with the first and maybe the second, I didn't see either one of them. I've seen a bit of the first one. This one looks more like they're like the CW version, you know.
It's exactly what I thought. It was like, so just the fact that you're going into his house, it's your fault. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna go watch you trip. You know, oh no, I fell down, blah blah blah.
To your point, Dane, it did look like that Geico commercial where the kids are running. And like she's like, shouldn't we get in that running car and drive away? They're like, no, let's get in that room with all the chainsaws. You know what I mean? So
right. Yeah.
Exactly what it is. It was the same director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so it's only gonna have a 3-day release. Yeah.
What?
It's only got September 19, 20, and 21, a 3-day, 3-night fan event.
Before what happens? Then it goes to streams?
Probably goes streaming or straight to DVD, I'm assuming.
Huh.
I think streaming. It goes straight to streaming.
That doesn't bode well when you're like, we're only going to be able to pay for 3 nights in a theater, so
yeah.
Is this a Spoiler King Rent Out the Theater movie?
Yeah. You guys should have a special Spoiler King night. We extended Jeepers one more day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is we're going to the backyard. Yeah. This is a backyard event, isn't it?
Basement event.
Ryan shows up in full football gear.
Hey, I'm coming on
Not
with
today.
some weapons. You're not getting me today. Not today, Satan. Not today.
Candyman.
You said
that. Only once. Wait, I always wondered about that whole thing. Is there
what's
a
the time period?
Can you say it once and then you get like about 15 minutes? You can say it again. I mean, what's the time frame there?
You know what? I say I'm 37 years old.
Night has to train,
and I still haven't hit 4, so I don't know.
Oh man, yeah. But cool. Yeah, that one. I thought it was gonna be cooler than what it was. That was kind of a little bit. I don't know how you guys felt. A little let down. Yeah.
Well, so do you guys like to talk over your videos? Because we've kind of gone back and forth with things, but we're more on the let's hold back. But sometimes it's fun to just slam something.
I think if you see something that needs to be said, you need to say it then, because it hits the impact. But let it play out mostly, but you want to get the impact sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think there's been one time where I like legit paused the video live, and I'm like, "Wait, what did we just watch? What was that?" Like rewound it, and I'm like, "Okay, we need to see that again." I forgot what trailer that was.
The Pearl trailer? Did you guys react to that?
Not yet.
Pearl?
Not yet. No.
You need to do that. It's crazy.
Put it on right now.
It's one of the craziest videos or trailers we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Called Pearl.
Kind of like, what the is this an axe murder /
you know
1920
what?
show tune /
if you can pull it up,
yeah,
let's do that one. And Dane, you and I just be silent and let these two react to it.
Oh, okay. But I can't.
I want to hear what they say. I want to hear what they say.
We'll do one more. Oh, hold on. We got a comment in here. I think we got Pajama Life. Yeah. What's up? Hey guys, gotta watch Ring of Power. Oh, I'm gonna watch. I like Lord of the Rings Life. Pajama Life is another like smaller streamer like us. So I found Pajama on one of the groups. So she does really good stuff. Goes live a lot too.
Videos of her.
Nice. Well, I have a feeling she just gave us a
like to subscribe.
a challenge. You guys must go watch.
Oh no, we're definitely going to watch. Challenge accepted.
I'm watching that one.
Sure you are.
I still called you guys out.
Whatever.
I'm gonna watch because I love Lord of the Rings, man. I love Lord of the Rings.
Huge fan.
But I know I had called you guys out to watch Licorice Pizza.
Yeah, we still haven't watced that. I'm afraid.
I mean, it's probably not worth it.
It's not.
We want to go. We want to watch it and slam it and see how many some people unsubscribe or something.
I don't know if you're going to make it through. I think you're going to watch. You be like, all right, come on, guys.
But there's people that loved it. And speaking of like Pajama Life, I watched her review on it, and she kind of had the same thought that I had. I think Brian as well. Yeah. But then like one of her co-hosts was like, "It's one of the greatest movies he's ever thought." Yeah. And I'm like, it's like, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah. He's like, it's really good. It has like this and that. It was just, I think it's just, I don't know.
It's one of those kind of movies. It looks like, it like really, it fits a particular type of genre, touches a certain amount of nostalgia. And,
if it hits
you got to like licorice and pizza for one thing. And They don't go together. Sorry, kids, but
I have it around here somewhere.
And
you got it.
And be okay with
I did. I got it somewhere.
So what are we gonna watch your tank? Are you gonna do Ring of Power or are we doing Pearl?
Do Pearl.
We'll watch Pearl.
All right.
And we'll probably drop
Pearl.
off after
Oh, yeah,
that.
we're not supposed to say anything. I'm gonna have to remember that.
Okay. Yeah, don't say anything. Dane, let these guys react.
All right. Let's take it. All right, so we're gonna watch Pearl. So you guys kind of put us up. You're like, you guys gotta watch it right now. So we decided to watch it. So you guys are gonna be nice and silent, and me and Brian are the ones gonna be freaking out, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
No. Wait. Rewind it. I want to see.
It's so hard to hold back.
It was so hard to hold back, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, we had to do the same thing. Like, what happened with that blow up guy?
Yeah.
It's
about to happen right here.
What the
fuck? Yeah. If you go to our reaction on this one, we freeze frame that right there. Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Oh my
God! It's so bad. It's slow-mo.
Yeah. And then
in those maggots.
Yeah, right. The maggots ain't gonna fix that. Sorry.
And then she took down the scarecrow and was riding the scarecrow. Did you?
Yeah,
see that?
I saw that. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What type of movie is it going to be?
What's the prequel to X?
It'll be lit.
Right? It's all over the place.
Yeah,
it's very and JR. You said, remember who the director is? It was yeah.
So he's done stuff like The Innkeepers, Cabin Fever 2. There was another one that he had done, but he's done a lot of like small budget horror stuff. So
yeah, this definitely is a weird, like, what direction is this movie going in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like there's no direction. It's just gonna be stuffed everywhere.
Carrie,
it's got a pet alligator out there.
Yeah, a pet alligator. Which you had pointed out, like, where is this taking place? That somebody has an alligator in a pond? Is this in Florida? Yeah. I mean, where are they?
Yeah,
Alabama
I just loved hearing you guys react because you were like, "What the hell is going on here?" It's
No, she took her dad, I guess, who can't move anymore, and gonna feed him to the alligator. I was like, what is going on?
We don't know.
Yeah.
It looks that
way.
Like
here, I'm like, oh no, she's gonna just toss him in, and then it gets worse. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, what the hell?
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh my god.
So
this Chance the Snapper, was that the gator that was in Chicago a few years ago?
So in our reaction, I said, I am now intrigued. I want to see this movie because I want to know what is going on.
Yeah.
So
have you guys seen X yet?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No,
because this is a prequel to X, so I know that.
Oh, really?
X?
Yeah.
It's
just X.
Yeah. I think Will, one of the other spoiler kings, he did a solo review on it. I haven't seen it yet, but now after seeing this, I'm like, okay, I want to see that to see this. So because this
is a prequel
really good.
to X.
Yeah.
Oh wow, interesting. All right. So now I'm even more intrigued.
Yeah, it's the same director that T West.
T West. Okay.
He did X. I know he's doing Pearl. So that's why they did that whole thing in the beginning. It's the extraordinary origin
story. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I should see Pearl before I should see X, or see X before Pearl.
I don't know. I always like seeing prequel. If I haven't seen the original and then they do a prequel, I like to hold on until I see the prequel.
All right.
That's how I usually do. But it doesn't have a date. September 16th.
That wouldn't have worked very well for Star Wars. So
Yeah. You would only have to wait 20 years or something, whatever. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Oh man, so I really definitely appreciate you guys having us watch that because that was good. That was a lot better than Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, thanks for having us hang out with you guys tonight. And,
that was fun. It's been a fun time.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Just like usual, 2-hour shows.
Yeah, exactly. But I've been wanting to collab with a bunch of other, creators. Definitely you guys, especially you guys being in Chicago too. So try to, support Chicago, keep it local. But hopefully, we'll try to get some other people on and stuff like that, and get a group of us to help support each other, which I think we do for the most part. Yep. So we definitely appreciate you guys always.
We all can get to 1,000 all at the same time because we can all help each other reach new audiences. So
we've joked about we should have like our own convention of everyone under 1,000.
Yeah.
Like forget about these high end
YouTubers, right?
Yeah, forget about these high end over 1,000 lamos. Right. It's the under 1,000.
Yeah,
that's where it's at.
Underappreciated.
Yeah,
we pay you $5 per ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but cool. Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming in. Hopefully we do it again. With some we'll find a movie or something. Maybe at the end of the season of Game of Thrones, we'll do something. We can do maybe live on both channels, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Want to?
That would be awesome.
Sure.
We could do something like that.
We could even have a live reaction or something like that, but. Brian, where are you? You're west or are you north?
Yeah, I'm Plainfield.
I don't want to say where he's at.
I'm not going to say where you are.
I say it all the time.
West,
I'm
right?
Plainfield.
Okay.
Ain't no way.
Don't say where we're at or say
where are you at, Brian?
In Plainfield.
Okay.
What's your social security number?
1, 2, 3.
And your mother's maiden name is.
And your childhood pet. Okay, got it. Cool.
What's your first car? No, your second grade teacher's first name. Or
exactly.
Yeah, but we're all like Chicagoland area. So appreciate that. So leave this up here real quick. So make sure you guys check out Cult Lords, youtube.com/Cult Lords. They do the same thing we kind of do, trailers, reviews, all that good stuff. So check them out. You guys always do good stuff, skits. You're funny. You guys drink some good liquor. So always appreciate that.
Oh,
there you go.
Well, I don't know. I'm slumming it here with Kirk.
Good is,
but it is good. Costco, I think it's 1997 or something like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
You
cannot go wrong with that. You can get Jefferson at Costco too, by the way.
Yeah.
I
love this liquor.
I'll get you one sometime.
Yeah.
Now that I know you like that.
Yeah, I like that. But appreciate everyone hanging out. If you're watching live, we're probably gonna do a quick review. If you're watching on replay, thank you. Like I said, make sure you check out Cult Lords. Links will be in the description, and appreciate it. But we will check you guys out later. Let me hit this and we'll say goodbye.
All right.
Oh, I gotta whip out my Batman over here. Where is he? He's over there.
Well, this was fun, guys. Seriously, just laughing with you guys at everything we were talking about. But that Pearl trailer was also fun just to watch.
Oh my god!
I was like, what is going on?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it because I didn't watch
upstairs. Why are we going upstairs?
Yeah,
what is going on? Every bad thing that you do in a bad horror movie, they did in that one trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, what's up with the guy blowing up? You're like, what? How did that happen? They did a good job cutting it because even when you're stopping it, you're like, that still looks like somebody blowing up.
Yeah.
So. That was a really good one.
I mean,
that was fun.
The film, the fact that she's up there with the guy, what type of film is that going to be? Like,
it's like a little burlesque film or something going on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And that was the first porno ever made. What?
Yeah, right. Well, I know X is kind of into that. Like they're making an adult film or something like that.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of stuff like that too in X.
Interesting.
Maybe that's the tie-in. As the X was that, and then that film they made there ended up here
from the
or
first
something
one.
like that.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I'm still looking for licorice pizza, but it's somewhere back here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't look too hard, please.
Yeah. No. I remember
strain
that was
yourself.
I know we were talking yesterday about bad comments and stuff like that. People saying you're stupid. That was probably one of our first videos where somebody was just blaming like, "You guys suck. What do you mean nothing happened? You guys don't know what you're talking about." And then I'm like, okay. So and then I had to tell him like, I had to get like not just like a normal kind of talk. I'm like, oh, you want critic talk? I'm like, this whole thing seemed very disjointed and blah blah blah, and like I went on like a very nice critic like role. I was like, that's what it was. It was just a bunch of random moments put together, and that's what I felt it was,
Well,
so
when I
was
was
like,
attending New York State Film School,
Yeah,
I learned
yeah.
that the acting. I mean, we're not New York's, film students, right? So,
Yeah.
I was gonna
So
tell you,
like,
it was terrible. It made no sense. It had no relevance to my life. And okay, I'm glad you liked it.
And you're not getting those hour and 20 minutes back.
Exactly.
the best part is you could probably look it up on YouTube is the Barbara Streisand part. Like that's my favorite part of that whole movie. That's the only thing where I like actually laughed and enjoyed. But it's like him trying to tell him, he goes, Barbara Streisand, no, Barbara Streisand. It's Barbara Streisand. It's like it goes on for like at least like 3 minutes, and it's that was pretty funny.
That's it.
I would have been like,
after that. After that.
Time is it?
Nothing else. But-
We're gonna have to do it sometime. We just got too much stuff in the can. We got to get through the other.
Oh no. Well, can't get to that.
We got what do we got? Top Gun, Thor.
Yes, man, you can't.
Samurai
we got
400 versus one. Zombie 5-hour episode, and I'm missing one, am I?
I don't know.
One in
Oh,
there.
Top Gun, Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samurai.
Yeah, I don't know.
Zombie. There's one other in there, isn't there? Oh yeah, The Last Duel.
The Last Duel.
Oh, Last Duel.
Collectively, that's probably about 40 hours of it.
Hey, before we go, I do have one quick question for you, Tank and Brian. Have you seen the Willem Dafoe Pretty Woman
I don't
deep fake that came out like yesterday?
What?
No.
I want to.
I just sent you a link, Tank. You got to play this and watch this. And
Let's see.
put your screen on full screen when you watch this because it's hilarious.
Are we going to do a review here? You want to make this official?
They can do it if they want. I just want them to see this.
See, it's
And
a
then-
short.
and
I don't know
then-
if I can.
Then we'll sign off. So
just this alone. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
and you just wait. Just wait.
Make sure the audio's up. All right.
Just leave it all up to me.
So, do you have a wife?
No hands, no hands.
Oh,
That's scary.
Oh, you
Looks like
ruined.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Leave it
That's it. That's it. I just had to
Like
show you.
stare-
I just had to end
Oh,
it on
you
that.
literally ruined part of my life, part of my childhood. You just ruined it.
oh man, that Spider-Man multiverse is crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny. These
Guy's
dudes
in
are-
everything.
Yeah.
William Dafoe. I mean, he was in Northman, and now this.
Yeah.
That's right.
Guys,
The-
I want to thank you guys for
Yes.
having us on one more time. And we really want to get you guys to our studio sometime to do something. So
Yeah.
I know you want to review Samaritan before you sign out. And Dane and I have not seen that yet, so we don't want it spoiled. So we'll
Yeah.
drop off.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. I
Sounds
really,
good.
really
Yeah,
appreciate you guys coming
Yeah.
in. It was a whole lot of fun. This has been great.
Yeah. Definitely gotta
Thanks
do
for-
it again.
Thanks for paying us to be on here. We'll
Yes.
we'll
Check's in the mail, guys.
I know you haven't
Review.
monetized yet, but that check you cut us was really very gracious of you guys. So
We're planning
Yeah.
for future, guys. That's all. We're seeing.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
try to cash it tomorrow, but we'll
Yeah.
see what happens, right?
yeah.
Don't. It's actually
Who's this
on
bounce?
chewing gum. It's on chewing gum, so it's okay. So,
what was the name of that bank? We Cheatham Young. Is that
It's Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But great, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We'll see
thanks to the fans too.
See you guys.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye. How do
Later,
I sign
man.
out
Appreciate
here?
it.
Where's the
All right.
A little Leaf Studio. There we go. Oh, you brought him down. The little Leaf Studio down there. There you go. that William Dafoe one is.
Oh my gosh. You literally ruined Pretty Woman for me from that forever. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh man. What do you think? Should we do Samaritan or you want to hold off?
We might just have to do it on Wednesday. It's probably going to be me and you on Wednesday anyway, so we can just do it anyway. Or Friday. Oh, Friday. I have a meeting to be at on Friday. I forgot all about it.
Well, you want to do? We could do Thursday because there's no football yet. So
yeah, I think Thursdays will be. I do Thursday this
because but we would have to watch She-Hulk like that day, which I don't think that's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah,
I watch it before I brush my teeth in the morning. First, watch She-Hulk. There, go take a shower and brush my teeth.
yeah. I think that's the better call. Yeah. So we'll do She-Hulk and we'll do Samaritan. Just real quick, how'd you like it?
Oh, so Samaritan?
Yeah,
Samaritan was great. And I knew what was going on, and I knew immediately he was a Samaritan.
Yeah.
Like,
once they told you who's the good guy and bad guy, I was like, call it. I called it, but it was really good. I know the Cult Lords guys are gonna go watch it. But yeah, I hope they watch it because it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it. I mean, it was well done, but I knew he was. I was like, "You're Nemesis."
Yeah. You knew the thing at the end, but it was really well done. I liked it. Although it did feel like an Amazon kind of thing. It didn't feel like a movie, like a theater movie. It felt like a streaming movie.
Exactly. So I agree 100%.
But yeah, it was good. But yeah, we'll do a review on Thursday.
Cool.
Yeah. Because then probably Thursday, Brandon probably join us because on Friday would probably be hard for him anyway because he has a flight crack of dawn on Saturday. So at least Thursday he'll probably be able to join us. And then also I think Friday is when the Lord of the Rings shows start.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey guys, gotta watch
Ring of Power. I believe it starts the
second.
Yeah, the second.
Yeah, which is Friday. So I see, and I think it's on Amazon. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the same thing what they do with The Boys and just do one episode at a time. They might do first few episodes. But the 5th is probably gonna be my last day for a while.
Oh no, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, but like I said, I could probably still
a long time. I've been playing for this for a while.
I can still edit and stuff.
No, you're not.
I got a laptop.
You're not going to have the time.
Well, not at first.
Well,
but
I'm more appreciative of your time, and I know what's going to happen. And I'm already going to take away one day. so I'm thinking about that. I want you to make sure that you have the time you need to take care of all that stuff.
Yeah.
And if you come back on this show without watching Stranger Things,
so you're just gonna keep kicking me out. Like, nope. Did you watch it yet? Nope.
Just get. It'll just be me and Brandon and Will looking at each other like that's it. We're not doing it anymore. We can't.
Oh yeah, but hopefully I want to do a review for Dragon Ball Superhero.
If Marvin said he's gonna go see it, I think he said he's gonna see it Wednesday.
They say he's gonna see it.
If I could go see it Wednesday, I'm gonna go see it Wednesday. If I get my backyard together, that's I've been doing on my spare time. I usually watch everything, but I've been trying to build this gazebo.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Spent $500 on the gazebo. I was like, damn, I got put together now. Crap.
Gotta hire somebody for that. Before we log off, I gotta I gotta add something to our Facebook, so these 2 hours count towards our time. Because with the Facebook, you have to put it as you have to put a category. So on Facebook, this is just behind the scenes, just me and you talking at this point. But for Facebook, you gotta put a game, and I usually do chat with friends. So we're considered game creators because that's how you get stars. Which sucks. Like they need to fix that so other different kind of creators besides gaming can get stars.
How do I change it? On YouTube Studios?
No, this is Facebook. So in Facebook, you go Facebook, and then you go on like Creator Studio, Live Producer, and then you kind of get in this like little section here, and you kind of see a lot of back end stuff. And then just go right down here, and I just do chat with friends. Click it, and then you'll see this change up here in a second. There you go. And, that's why Nerd Huddle is streaming chat with friends.
Okay.
Because that goes towards our hour, so we can stay. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a certain thing, for Facebook. If not, it's not that big of a deal. I think we got stars just a couple times.
Yeah.
But I just do it.
I try to remember anyway.
If not, YouTube is the main one, I care about. So I always try to focus on that. But cool, man. Yeah, that was super fun.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun with that. That was, yeah. We gotta do that. Do that more often.
Yeah.
When you come back. When you come back.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could do it. I can contact some of these other guys that we follow, like Low Key Cave. I definitely want to do something with Low Key Cave. The Gadunk guys, I want to do something with them.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that someone else is going to be on here with me before we do that. So let's just wait till you get back. Just gotta make sure.
Who else is Zach Attacks? Actually, a really great story when I was talking to JR yesterday. So Zach Attacks is another YouTube channel, and him and Colt Lords wind up connecting because of that video that we made where we told a bunch of people to check each other out.
Yeah,
they wind up connecting, and they communicate a lot now too. So I'm like, that's awesome. Like that was the whole point of the video.
Idea. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I was like, cool. I was like, so. But the big thing is is staying on top of it. Because you'll get a lot of people who start off strong and then start to fizzle out after a while because it is work. It's fun, but it is.
But you gotta make the time to do it, and you have to do the work behind the scenes to actually make sure things actually happen.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll be back on Thursday, and we'll do that on Thursday.
Sounds.
I think that'd be fun. Yeah.
Oh well. Okay.
Good.
Oh, and we gotta do the opening. Don't forget, we gotta add Brandon at the opening.
Yes.
Do that before you leave. That's gonna be important.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I have to do that on my computer. I can't do it on the laptop. It doesn't. The program isn't
so big,
too powerful.
And I know that's such a big thing. So
yeah, even for like a 20-second clip, it takes like an hour to render. It's just so annoying through After Effects. So. But yeah, that's definitely on there. I want to add him on the intro too, which I need him to take one more picture. I edit his pictures.
Yeah,
the ones that he did. So that's up on our Google Drive. So whoever's watching, we're just talking behind the scene kind of stuff, talking shop. But yeah, so I put up pictures. I need another picture of him going like pointed up, so I can add him in the seats in the front.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then add him in the outro as well. So, but. Yeah, outro and the intro. The intro hopefully shouldn't be too bad because I can just pull out a couple of the pictures and throw him in, so that shouldn't be too bad. And I don't think I have him on our Facebook group, right? I got to put him on the banner on our Facebook group.
Yeah, just adding him to those things would be really good. So
yeah,
and our website. I found out one of the people I hired nine months ago builds websites.
Nice.
So I just told her, she's like, "Look, I give you $100, do all this stuff." So, She said she'll help me out.
$100.
I was like, here you go. It's coming from the store. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just put on a company card.
Exactly.
Oh man. And then real quick, so I posted this. I don't know if you saw it yet.
Yes,
so
I did.
I saw. Oh man.
Yep.
I was like, this is why you wait and let things play out. And even Zach, that's Zach Attack. That's who that's from. He goes, people are pretty impatient. Like, yes, let things play out. Let them happen.
All going to make sense, guys.
Yes, give it a minute. Like Kevin Feige has a plan. You know what I mean? A real plan.
So
not
this
a
is not
DC Warner Brothers plan. Yeah.
this is not DC. We got this all planned out. We know exactly what's going on.
He's got a real plan. But yeah, if anybody's watching, check out the Spoiler Kings group. We put a lot of fun stuff up there. Fun stuff, meme stuff. Other kind of things. Like they put this up with like the wedding dress for Princess Leia. I think Oli put that up, which is pretty cool. Like that, Chadwick Boseman. So definitely check it out. But yeah, this one I liked.
Yeah, that was funny. I like this.
Yeah, but this one is still my favorite. So, but all right, man. I'll probably edit a couple of those trailers and have
and let me know what tomorrow. And I'll put up a couple of thumbnails and just let me know what to do.
Okay, there's a few trailers already on there.
I'll check on studio and I'll knock those out. And then especially when I'm making a room tomorrow. So
okay,
and let me do that, and then it's like me practicing and figuring out how to do all this.
Yeah, hey, you did it good last time, but yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, then I'm going to go see my wife before she kicks the divorce.
Yeah. All
right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Cool, man. Later. All right, guys.
Oh,
see you all later. Yeah, go ahead, man. No worries. All right. Later.
Yeah.